I think right now it's the psychology of the agent. So it's usually three things of, why an agent isn't getting the success or the results they want, right? It's either the skill set, the amount of the activities, or the mindset, or it could be a few areas. I mean, right now more than ever, it's the mindset and, the story, letting the story run away of, nobody's buying, the rates are out of control, and then that's just sort of downward spiral for the agent. So for us, it's constantly the priming, right? Like kicking off, we do a daily huddle on our team, starting with something that we're grateful for, like that's something that people are sharing, and then a role play that's right past that. And we're doing a weekly session where we're working to overcome and talk about the talk points about interest rates, because that's the hottest topic, right? People are sidelined because of the interest rates. And traditionally, agents haven't been really great at having maybe more of these like financial conversations. And so, if we listen to calls, we're hearing what I would say way too much of somebody saying, well, we want to wait for rates. Okay, I'll call you back. It's like, no, pause. Let's ask some more questions. Like, let's get curious, to what Alex was mentioning. If you're coming from that heart of, being a servant leader and, wanting to help them, you can't take them somewhere if you don't understand more about their situation. So asking some additional questions. And I think also people don't want to be perceived as salesy or pushy or any of those things. Like, hey, we're not coming across like that. We just need to ask some questions and understand. Because I'm also hearing some people 6 months ago are complaining that we weren't asking enough questions as agents, and now they can't qualify. And so it was a disservice that we did to them, maybe because we said, okay, we'll call you back in 6 months, and didn't ask, go the extra mile to ask because we were afraid of our own perceptions. So I think it's overcoming the psychology of the agent and taking responsibility that as a leader of how can I actually help influence and set that for them in the morning, and maybe throughout the day, some different tactics that we're doing. And then the second piece is we cannot talk about how to overcome and have these talk tracks and role plays of financial situation. Like, do they know how to calculate appreciation compared to like a 1% increase in interest rate, and do the math with them? Could they actually like walk through the math with their customer? We just did this with our team again, right? And it showed appreciation compared to like 1% different in interest rate on a $500,000 house. The consumer was still going to be up $12,000 or $11,000 on an annual basis. If they don't know how to do that very comfortably, they're never going to approach that conversation with an agent. So I think we just cannot, we might get that, but I mean, we have to talk about it, role play it almost ad nauseum, that they understand it like backwards and forwards so that they're having that conversation with the client.